Hello everyone, welcome back to this week's reading from the 5th of June up until the 11th of June 2023. Thank you all so much for joining me for this week's reading, and thank you all so much for all your wonderful comments and messages you've been sending me privately from the monthly readings, which is interesting to know. So as you all know, there's a lot going on in astrology at the moment and energetically at the moment, and so on the 3rd of June we did have a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius, which reflects pizzazz, vitality, a big focus on anything to do with passion and zest for life, throwing yourself into love, romance, work, career. There's a big focus here on also moving forward. Venus in Leo, which is all about love and romance, and Mercury's moving into Gemini, which is its home sign, which is all about communication. So what I'm going to say to you and all those lovebirds out there, all those that have been focusing on love and romance, expect to hear news this month in June. And if you haven't already seen my monthly readings, I want you to go on and have a look at those readings. You'll get some sort of a guidance to what's coming for your star sign. But there is a big focus this month and at the moment around love, romance, anything to do with throwing yourself into projects, into things that bring happiness to you. Revisiting the past also is a very, very big thing at the moment. I want to say to you that communication is very important. Doesn't matter if it's in your everyday life, whether it's around work and career or romance, even with financial situations. Communication is highlighted this month and this week too. So be very aware that communication can get mixed. So be very, very clear on who, what, when, where, why, right? So make sure your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted. Make sure you're asking the appropriate questions, or if it's you making a move towards someone or something, make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons and you're using the right communicative words, because words can get mixed. Now, of course, this is a general reading, everyone, so take what resonates, what doesn't leave behind. And of course, if you are interested in a private personal reading, you can contact me via Facebook. And I do have an automated response that I have put on there because I'm not always on available. So you'll get an automated response. It does have all the prices of my readings on there. Okay, so if you're interested, of course, you can contact me and I'm more than happy to fit you in when I can this week at some stage. Now, let me just pick up the cards because there's a few cards that fell. And it's very interesting what's fallen out, which is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords talks about hurt, pain, sadness. So there's been some kind of a sadness here, some emotional upheaval that you've been working through, that you've been going through for some time here. And the Four of Cups, emotional unsatisfaction here. You're not happy, you're not content with the situation in your life. Can be just within yourself, the way you've been living your life, maybe frustrated within yourself. Maybe you're frustrated around a work situation. Maybe you're frustrated around your money, your finances. Maybe it's around a love connection here. But whatever it is, it does show me here with the Three of Swords, it's this great disappointment. It was almost like things were taken away from you before things could mature and things could progress. So, for example, you might have been in a job and you got fired from the job, or got let go of here because of, budget cuts, for example. But you were very good at what you've done. And so, for me, this is all about missed opportunities or opportunities that were not fulfilled at some time. And there's a big focus on this at the moment here. And this week here, as I said at the start, there'll be big focus on this month, and also this week here on revisiting the past. But it is important in order to move forward for you to let go of the past hurts and the sadness, because if you focus on what didn't happen, you're not going to focus on what can happen. So I want to say that up front. We've got the Death card, the Release card, which talks about endings. As I said, if you haven't seen your monthly reading, go and read it, because most likely it'll tie into this week's reading, because it is a very pivotal point this week astrologically for everyone. So it is all about releasing the old, new beginnings, new starts within yourself, and within the way you yourself are reflected to the like the outer circle of people, right? So spirits, guides, angels, what else do we need to know for this week's reading for the collective from the 5th to the 11th? Okay. Some people here have had a revelation around the commitment here that have been holding back for some time. There's wanting to commit, there's wanting here to move forward, to progress around things. It also talks about a big focus this week on friends and family and bringing in that stability here that you need. Some of you will be putting your hand up for some financial assistance. Some of you will be being helped by friends or family, or even here on an emotional level here to give you some guidance. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Awakening card. Things are still up in the air. Some of you are waiting for answers and you've been waiting for quite some time. And so we're going to ask Spirit if you'll be receiving your answers this week, please, for the collective. I've seen the Lovers card that's come out, which is all about decisions coming, all right? So the Ace of Wands, there you go, this is a new beginning. So it might be very well around a passionate relationship, might be an offer for a new job, or within yourself, reinventing yourself to become a bigger, better person, right? And so Spirit says to take the energy of the flame by the hand and, you know, start pushing yourself. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. And in order to do that, you're getting yourself back on track to be a better, stronger version of you is what I'm hearing. All right. Let's see what the essence of the oracles have to say for the week ahead for the collective. There's a lot of disappointment I feel here for some of you here, whether it's because things haven't panned out within your life, whether it's unexpected turns of events that have changed. There's been a lot going on. This is part of a bigger picture for you to realize things. We've got cleanse and focus, and this is exactly what we've been talking about, releasing the past, detoxifying the past. Lemon oil is a wonderful oil to use to cleanse and clear energies, right? It gets rid of smells, it cleanses amazingly, it refreshes and revitalizes you, and that's what you exactly need in your life right now. A whole new you, a better and bigger you. So getting rid of all the old stuff, decluttering your home, decluttering your closet, decluttering your purse, your wallet, whatever it is. Just get rid of all the old, right? And start focusing on the new. We've also got sensuality and intimacy, and this is pretty much the energy of Venus in Leo. It is a very sexual energy. It is a very passionate energy, revisiting things from the past. There might be encounters with people from the past. There might be new encounters, sexual encounters, intimacy is what I'm hearing, right? So Lang Lang is a beautiful energy too. It's a beautiful essential oil. If you do want to attract love, you can burn that, right? And with rose oil, amazing energy. It is a very, very expensive oil. They actually use Lang Lang in a lot of Tom Ford's fragrances and like fragrances like Cartusia. They're very, very high-end fragrances, and it's very, very expensive. But it is a beautiful energy. It is an aphrodisiac, right? So it does attract love and romance. We've got Litsi, expectations and empathy. So this is the Three of Swords here, letting go of the past, forgiving a situation in order to move forward, right? So forgiveness is a big thing. You never forget, but you can forgive. Forgive in order for you to move forward, right? To release the burdens, the sadness, the pain, the suffering that others have done onto you or that you've done onto yourself, or situations out of your control have done, right? And so it is all about, you know, being empathetic to situations around you and focusing on you at this point in time, or on a situation that, you know, needs to be healed together cooperatively, right? And detox and dissatisfaction. So if you're not happy with the situation in your life, look at what are the challenges, look at what's stopping you from being happy, and actually make that happen. Now, there's a lot of people that will always say yes, 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 but they'll do nothing about it and they'll complain. If that's you, you need to take this as a message that from today onwards, when you're reading this, hearing this reading, that you're going to be able to shift things up. You're going to take action to detox yourself from a situation. Could be bad habits, smoking, drinking, could be negative thinking. Dissatisfaction, if you're really unhappy in your life, you're the only person that can change it, right? So Spirit's asking you to look at that and address that issue, right? All right, I think we'll leave it there, and we will move on to the days of the week. So Spirit's guides, angels, show us the next 7 days for the collective from the 5th to the 11th of June 2023. Messages that resonate with everyone. Messages that we need to know for the coming week for the collective. Thank you so much. And of course, if you do want a personal reading, you can contact me for a personal reading this week. All right, let's have a look. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. So looking at traditional values, belief systems, the way things were, are, and where they're going to go. It's a big focus on family here and stability. And look at that, Two of Wands, trying to take action to something. You can also talk about relationships here, right? Relationships with organizations, businesses, relationships with friends, family, romantic relationships. But there is an underlying tone of that energy. In particular, things from the past that didn't work out are going to be coming back to be revisited. Top of the deck, the overarching is the Queen of Pentacles. So we're looking here at stability. We're looking here at financial stability this week. Also, the Queen of Pentacles is represented by a lady here with a pentacle. Who does she want to give it to? So this week here, there's a big focus on work and career. Some of you are looking at applying for new jobs or where you want to work in an organization that's going to bring you happiness. So there is an underlying tone of this energy this week here, but it can also be you offering that pentacle of love, of long-term stability to somebody that you've been waiting to do it for quite some time, or you're still waiting for that person. So this week is a very good week to manifest your intentions to the universe, to put out what you want, what you need, and don't just say, universe, can I? Say, universe, I want you to. You need to send this to me now. And feel it, see it, breathe it, smell that energy, and trust and get on with life, and it'll come to you. I practice this every day, and it's very powerful. The start of the week, guys, we've got the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So the eights are all about infinite energy, infinite abundance. It's all about money and finances. So there are here opportunities for work, for opportunities for study to improve yourself around work. And if you're wondering what should I do, study is at the top of the leaderboard this week. Improving your skills. It might be a small course. It might be looking at changing career. But there is news coming around this. Some of you have applied for a job, and you'll be hearing news of it this week. Also, there is the Eight of Wands does talk about travel here. Travel for work, travel for a course. Does also talk about putting work into a romantic effort, into a romantic situation. There's some confusion around some of you here with the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords here, around the situation here with communication. So if you are in a connection, no speaking terms, or divorced or separated here, there's still confusion around something that needs to be cleared up. Maybe some of you here are wanting to, communicate, and I feel here that it's very swordsy energy. So be aware communication's exactly where it needs to be, but be careful how we're communicating. Does that make sense? So there are options for you here. There are options. You're not sure what to do. You need some clarity. Again, trust your intuition on this one. Ask the universe, right? And lay your feelings, lay your cards on the table is what I'm going to say to you, right? There's nothing wrong with being honest and open. Five of Wands and the Two of Pentacles here. There is some kind of conflict here and decisions whether to make an effort or not around this connection, but also within yourself. There's a little bit of frustration here because there's not enough balance that's been in your life recently. Spirit's asking you to watch your emotions. Between emotions and work is where it's at for a lot of you. The love life and work and career is very important for some of you. There is conflicts going on, and it's not conflicts, if it doesn't resonate too, might be around your person's situation or just around you in general. Competition for work, jobs, things like that. Competition and frustrations around your emotions. Might be family, situations around you that are affecting you. Spirit's asking you to pull your energy in and focus on you at this point in time. Again, just watch yourself around toxic and negative people here, right? Page of Pentacles towards the end of the week. This might be an apology. This might be a beautiful offer. It could be a job interview. It could be a job offer here, something like a casual position or a part-time position, but it has long-term success here for you in the future. So you do have some good energies here. It is highly swordsy and wandsy, so a lot of passion and a lot of air. So do watch the emotions here this week, but you've got, the Queen of Pentacles overall looking for financial stability. So we've been looking inwards. We know what we want, where we want to go. We're going to take action this week. Page of Pentacles here also talks about what you want to happen, to come to fruition, is going to happen, but it's going to take a bit of time. So be patient with yourselves, take those active steps to make what you want happen, and keep on progressing forward. All right? All right, let me move these cards, and we will pull, where's the deck gone? Here, all right. We will pull some Lenormand. So spirits, guys, angels, what do we need to know for the week ahead for the collective, please? Show us what we need to see, what we need to know. We've got the Stork. Wow, moving, relocation, or change. Very, very interesting. This is like the Queen of Cups energy here. It is a beautiful energy. There's possibilities here to give birth to new ideas, to new situations here. There are changes coming here, so it's a period of transition for some of you, right? So I do feel here that if you're waiting for a breakthrough, a new, like an opportunity or a chance for things to start again fresh around, for example, work or romance here, or just within yourself, that this week here you've got that energy here, right? And I'm going to say here by springtime, things are going to start to really take off for you, It's going to be beautiful energy. You've also got the Rider, number 1. So this is all about communication coming in out of the blue for some of you here. And positive changes in your life happening. Could be around moving, location, could be a job, could be romances, things shifting unexpectedly here, right? This is referenced by the Nine of Cups. which is all about wish fulfillments happening. Things that you've wanted for a long time that you've maybe lost faith in are going to come around out of the blue. Wow, look at this. You've got the ring card. You've got the ring card. So this is amazing. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Could be around a relationship. Could be around a work offer or contract coming in, being presented to you by an organization. I feel here that it's going to happen very, very quickly and out of the blue here, right? So expect news coming in suddenly is what I'm hearing, right? It does seem very, very promising, and around love and romance especially here. Could be even somebody new here, right? Someone that can start off, a little bit slow and then working you up to eventually commitment and a long-term partner. So guys, that's your reading this week here. Thank you so much for joining me. Of course, if you are interested in a personal session, do contact me for that. In the meantime, have a wonderful week and don't forget to manifest. Bye for now.